Most of us will never know what it is to win an Academy Award, an Oscar, but I know the next best thing, and that's winning the Texas legislative version of an Academy Award, and that is a SEVVIE Award. I want to show you this. It's right here. Check this out. So the SEVVIEs are awarded by an anonymous Twitter X account several days. There are several of these in the Texas legislative community, providing much needed levity and humor what can be a stressful time. Some of them are parody accounts of certain people, the speaker's gavel, certain members, and then some anonymous members, and then just part of the whole Texas legislative community as well, staffers, legislative members, just people that work in and around the Capitol, having a good time and, just commenting on things that are going on under the pink dome at the legislature. And toward the end of every session, they hand out these awards, SEVVIE awards, and I saw this happening last time round and thought that was really cool. Little did I think back then, before I started this job at IJ and got more involved, when I was at the Legislative Council, obviously I couldn't say anything, couldn't be partisan, talk about policy in a unbiased, had to stay strictly neutral. So couldn't really be so much part of that community. But now at the Institute for Justice as Legislative Counsel, where I get to actually lobby for our preferred policies, pro First Amendment, pro property right, pro economic liberty, I actually get to say what I think about things, which is great. And it's fun interacting with this community of other people that do the same thing. And, it does take the stress out of what can be a quite stressful job at times. So it was a really nice surprise to be awarded this Best Text Ledge Influencer Award. It doesn't really come naturally to me talking to members of the public in general, and my niche is somewhat narrow. There's not a huge demand out there to know about legislative law, I would say, but it's a small and committed niche that I'm pleased to serve. I like opening the lid on how some of these things work, how bills become law in different states, and just my experience trying to enact, IJ's model policies and our preferred, solutions to some of the pressing issues of the day in those areas in different states. What works, what doesn't. It's interesting, and I learn a lot, and I try and pass on a little bit of what I learned to all of you as well. And I learned so much from other members of the Texas legislative community and just other folks on social media that I follow as well. So thank you very much, 3SEVs, for this award. It means a lot to me. It really brightened my week. I hope to continue paying it forward to the Texas legislative community of whom I'm very proud to be a part. So thanks very much.